There has always been a prophecy of the old. How do you say prophecy?
Here are some details.
Prophecy. Okay. I'm stupid. And here he goes. I dream about it every day. But that one about the perfect IEM, it never goes away. Then... Did I just I just fucked up. The perfect IEM. I dream about it every day. But that one about the perfect IEM, it never goes away. A pair of handsome IEM that sings, with the metal back that blings. Something that costs slightly more than a penny, but won't make me sell my last kidney. A set that won't be an absolute bugger, preferably easily drivable by my lugger. Something that demonstrates its talents by being almost perfectly balanced, with a kink on the sub bass and the highs, and best accompanied by a pair of anime thighs. Yeah, that's a prophecy, and I don't think that sort of exists. Oh shit! Tom Cruise, Jesus, the Jewish God, what? Allah? The Moondrop Blessing 2s. I owned these for more than half a year, so I know it probably quite well. But it's not an actual review. If you want an actual review, don't look at me. I'm just a random stupid person on YouTube. And did my phone just slip? My phone just slipped. And yeah, so now, go to the side, lugger, and yeah, hold my A80. Thank you. Just hold it. Hold it. Yes, hold it. Yeah, do that, whatever. So, yes. The Blessing 2s will be the hero for today. So, the Moondrop Blessing 2s. The other day, I was just wandering around in the Headphone Festival, and I was immediately pulled in by the gravity of the Moondrop stand. You know what it is. Anime. But yes, the anime is the thing that draw me over, because I'm not even gonna pretend. It just is. But it is not the anime that made me stay. It's the great product. And yeah, let's do that by knocking each line of the prophecy off. That's a terrible transition, by the way. Let's talk about the first line. Handsome IEM with metal back. Yeah, my obsession with the metal back goes a very long way. Start with the IE80. Look at that. Look at that tactical duct taping. Yeah, I know there's like a million a face, and I just didn't know about any of it, and I bought it, and it actually came out to be... shut up, me. That's a story for another day. Hold it. Hold it. Let's go back to these. It's a really simplistic design. No showboat. It's a clear body. It's a design that whisper, but don't shout. If it can say something, it'll be like, hey, I'm expensive. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? And then, it's not just the looks. The build quality on this thing is great. It's insane. At the inside, there's no loosey-goosey wiring, and this solid block of resin, it's actually 3D printed. The entire block, it looks like it's made out of glass, but actually it is not. So actually one of my friends actually saw this and then he's like, hey, is it made out of glass? Can I hold it? Yeah, it's like, yeah, sure, you can hold it. It's not made out of glass, by the way, but if you drop it, I will drop you as a friend. That's why I don't have many friends. Oh, fuck. My phone has fallen off. I don't like this setup. I promise you guys, this setup is gonna get better. This is just a fucking phone taped to a fucking table lamp. It's just a phone taped to a table lamp. So here's the thing. If I was a thief, and this one is set right by side with the Shure 246, if I only can pick one, I'll be going with these, and then I'll be certain that I've be gotten the better choice. It certainly looks more up class than everyone in its class. I should have I should have written a script for this. Yeah, talking about thieves. That one thief who actually stole my pair of Creative Armana's airs. I hope you actually I hope you have... I hope you have wet socks for the rest of your existence. Yeah, that's heavy. That's really heavy. And then now we move on to the next thing, which is a very big staple with the Chi-Fi, which is the stupid English marketing, the decorative English. Believe. Let music burn. One word. Uppity. Never give up. One word. Meditation. Music and dry amps. On the other hand, for Moondrop, it's just simple. Just try to avoid any English if you don't know what English is. The box just printed with the beautiful Chinese character, water, moon, and rain. 水月雨. Yay, thank you. I totally didn't use Google Translate. Did it just tangled up while I was just making a video? Yeet! Magical jump cut. Yeah, taking a shit in the middle of recording. Professional YouTuber things. Anyways, it is handsome, alright. Now we talk about the price. I did say it costs a little bit more than a penny. And I do stick with that. 320 bucks. A bit more than a single pocket change. But I will say, it's in its defense, it's sort of AirPod Pro price. If you think AirPod Pro is sort of like the upper limit people will spend, this is not too far off. So here's the story with not selling my last kidney thing. Story time! I only knew this pair because of the headphone festival that I was talking about earlier. I sat down at the Moondrop stand, and then I listened to the Cux. I love it. The Starfield, I love it. The SSP, I love it. The SSR, that's a more acquired taste. And I was almost set up for getting a pair of Cux. But then I saw the Blessing too. I love it though. I love it more than anything else. So I have to come up with a cunning plan to get myself a... I stole it! No, I didn't. I'm joking. I didn't steal it. But I was like, hey, thank you. I'll buy from you guys next time. But I'm back home and scavenge a pair secondhand. So this is for 220 bucks. Yes. I'm the person who is a scum of consumerism. So my kidney is saved. And... but so many people are going to say, hey, AirPods are wireless. This is wired. Ew. No. I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something very important. You listening? Wire's the best! I will fucking... Hey, watch your back tomorrow, because when you're walking lonely in the alley, right, I will do something. I will fucking... I don't know. I will pull your pants down and make you very uncomfortable. This message is sponsored by the Wired Earphone Gang. But, okay. It's back to normal. 320 bucks. Holy shit, that's a lot. Are you still on the fence? Wait until a little bit later, you realize that this is a deal of the century, I tell you. And then, the next line, it doesn't have to be a bugger, drivable by a bugger. Yes. The drivability of the Blessing 2 is insane. 22 ohms at a sensitivity of 117 decibels. Super low impedance, super high sensitivity. It can work with my LG. It works with just any regular phone. It worked with the iPhone filthy dongle. Yeah, seriously, it works with anything. With the LG, I'm pretty sure this thing can unleash about 99% of its power. It can benefit from a DAC, but like, just any phone with a little bit more power is good enough. And finally, we have to move on to the most important thing. It's the thighs, the sound. I already said many good things about this pair, so it's about time for my butt. This is the best part of this IEM. Let's start with the graph. Oh my god. Stop pushing advertisements at me, Critical. I simped you. Ah! Can you stop, advertisement? Can you please stop? Screenshot. Okay. So here's the graph. Let's give a big thank you for the crin that has simped. If you don't know what the hell this is the low and bassy part. This is a tweeny and high part, that simple crashing sound, and the mids is basically everything else. But hey, you say it's not balanced. This is much higher over here, right? Please, work with me, phone. Fuck you. Fuck you, phone. Fuck you, phone. Go away! Ah! That's where we were wrong. If you turn on the IEF standard, the Crindetta Sim standard, also close enough to the Harman standard, a lot flatter internet. Our ear's ability to listen to the higher frequency is much worse than the other frequencies, so that's why we need to compensate for it. So now we have basically a neutral flat line. That's beautiful. Let's talk about every portion of this sound. First of all, let's talk about a mid. The mid is definitely what we call well presented, forward, very chi-fi like, clean, no fuss, great separation between instruments. It is a thick and silky smooth sound, contrary to many other balanced armature earphones like the BGVPs and the QDC I listened that day. I'm not gonna claim it sounds like a dynamic driver, but it is very damn close, I have to say. For more about the difference between balanced armature and dynamic driver, the rule of thumb is balanced armature is more accurate in resolving, but it cannot handle a wide range of highs and lows. The dynamic driver is less accurate, but it can handle a wider range and sounds more natural. Yay! I have a script and I still managed to do it wrong. The highs is what we call bright but not shrill, crystal but not overwhelming. The sound is just as clean as it gets. The sibilants, the hissing is a little bit out of control before you burn it in, but after you burn it in, the hissing is more than well controlled. There's very little fatiguing over time because I wear these for up to 8 hours of word crunching sessions. I'm not gonna pretend that I'll forget these are my ears, because they are not. Yeah, I'll talk about the presence in my ear a little bit later. But these are comfortable in the sound perspective. And then we have to go to the lows, right? The bass. Yeah, we have everything already. So you look at the bass, it's very flat. It doesn't really look very, eventful. So no bass. And that's where you're absolutely wrong again. But my butt, man. If your favorite headphone brand is Beats, and you turn your EQ up to 15 decibel bass, go out, you're not welcome. If you're not, congratulations, you're on the right track. This bass is what we call playful, enjoyable, while being extremely responsive. It's not overwhelming. If the Beats bass sounds like a deeply uncomfortable If the Beats bass sounds like a deeply uncomfortable wet fart, where you shit a little, it's unfair to focus on fart actually, but whatever. This bass is more like a fart that is. A bass was more like a. Yeah, this bass is more like a. It's more like Like, can I not have? Jesus, can I not have it compared to a fart? I don't want to. Can I? Okay. Thanks to the dynamic driver, the bass isn't a metal clanking festive mess. It does not throw punches, but provides you with a short and powerful jab of bass that is deep enough and low enough to break your ribcage if you really have to. You can choose not to have it break your ribcages, but if you want to do it, you can do it. Yeah. In conclusion for the sound, I have never heard my Flax sound this good. I'm gonna steal some words from Z Reviews because this is exactly what I feel like as well. This is a pair of earphones that you love, but it's really difficult to say what you love about it. That's the magic. It's really hard to say what kind of music this is best at because, seriously, I'm keeping on finding things that it shouldn't be good at, and this thing is good at it. I did not expect this thing to be good at any sort of EDM with boom, heavy bass, but the rhythmic sub-bass extension, it is good at it. And I didn't expect to be good at the city pop, but that forward mids and the insane separation, it just is. I didn't expect to be good at the Dark Side of the Moon, but with the resolving detail, it injects a soul into that sax, and it just is good at it. What? I don't understand why it is so good at everything, but it just is. It should not make sense. This thing is doing it like it doesn't matter. It doesn't care about anything. It's a pair that will surprise you whenever you throw at it, whenever you throw at it, and however you throw at it. Bam! Let's go back to the ground. This pair is not absolutely perfect. Otherwise it's gonna be a bloat video. This pair do stick out a little bit because it's very thick, as you can probably see. Did it just die on me? But as you can see, This pair is thick. This is not the best pair to sleep with. So the use case from went about here to about here. So yeah, the use case is a little bit limited. And this pair, I have to say, it's not as bulletproof as my IE80. The good old reliable. You don't know what kind of stuff this pair had been through. It's too much. I drop it every day. I don't want to do it on this one because it just doesn't feel as durable as that. But that's sort of not this. That's not this thing's problem. And the next thing, these IEMs, they are chunky. They're huge. They are tanking your ears. They're not very friendly for the small ear people. It fits me just fine though. And the earplugs, they're definitely not the best. Oh, and by the way, if you have realized already, this is not the stock earplugs. And story time. So these earplugs, they're not the stock ones. Because I told you I bought the second because I told you I bought the second-hand piece. And it's second-hand. And these earplugs, they came with it. They came with the second... That's the previous owners. That's not mine. I didn't buy it. It's just like, who knows how much fucking boogers. No, that's where... No, you don't stick these into the nose. You don't know how much earwax and shit is in there. But who cares? It actually fits my ear perfectly, as if it's almost meant for my ear for some reason. This fits so well. Yeah, this thing can benefit hugely from a pair of ear tips. And next thing with the cord. Stunningly beautiful it is, but I have to say there's room for upgrade. It is just copper, and it's not silver plated or anything. I mean, it's probably for sound tuning purposes, but I would say there's room for improvement, and I did bought a few upgrade cores that's coming. Probably make a video on it when I can. And the next thing with this is that despite it have very good separation, the soundstage is not as wide as you might think. It's not the top of the class. It's not gonna make you feel like, damn, this thing is missing some soundstage, but it's just not gonna be on top of the class, unfortunately. Yeah, at this point I'm just nitpicking. Yeah, at this point I'm just nitpicking. I really don't think there's much wrong with this pair. Edit that out, edit that out. And finally, after all this, it's about time we are gonna review the 5. Okay, let's round it up. This pair of IEM, it's insane. Unbelievable. Punches way above its weight class. The punches thing, it shouldn't be punching. Kudos to Moondrop though, they have the audacity built thing to fight with its own lineup. This thing trade punches with the Moondrop A8 and S8, which cost double, hell, triple the price. Not like the S8 and A8 are bad value as well. This pair will just make anything sub $1,000 look like it's bad value. Hell, even Kryn that has simped has his greasy paws on him and made his own tune with this. I mean, this must have. It's almost too good to be true. Almost as if it was just a wild dream.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.